Hello, everybody. Um, I have decided to do the 16 Witchy Questions Tag. And of course, I'm not wearing my glasses because every time I do, I get lovely glare. So, yeah, that would drive me crazy. Um, Especially when I like to look at people's eyes. So, I'm going to lean in close, read the question, and then answer it after I kill my dog. I told you to lay down. I just told you to lay down. No. That's better. What is it with you animals? My dog's in here. My husband's cat cannot leave my side for nothing. So, if you hear music, it's my husband's radio. He's in his back room. Well, he's technically outside burning wood to create enough heat to melt aluminum. So that's what he's doing at the moment. He's I forget what they call it. Anyways, okay. Question number 1. It's a two-parter. Do you have a witchy name? Yes and no. Yes, in the fact that I got it from a Wicca 101 class. And no, I don't use it. And the second part was, how did you come by it? It was from this Wicca 101 class. I'm not Wiccan, as many of you may know. Completely not Wiccan. But, oh, excuse me. But I wanted to know more about it, not just what I was reading and forming my own opinions. I wanted to know more about it. Just wasn't meshing well for me. I didn't understand it. And taking that class, I understood it at least a little bit better. The name in that class was Sitting Mountain. I had one before that, and I can't even remember what it was. I wouldn't have remembered this, except for I traded another girl for it because she was a larger sized girl like me. And she was really heartbroken with having that. And so I didn't care. I traded with her. And when we had revealed what our names were, she said what hers was. And then I said what mine was. I said Sitting Mountain. And they all look at me. I go, because I'm an immovable bitch. And they're like, oh, okay. And the girl that I had traded with, she was like, I didn't even think of that. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so that's how I got my witchy name that I don't even use. Number 2, where are you located? It's another two-parter. Where are you located? What brought you to that area, or were you born there? And again, if you watch any of my videos, since moving to this kind of a little shithole of a town, I live in Alamogordo, New Mexico. Before the voice changed for whatever, you would look up Alamogordo, you know, your whole phone thing. You would speak in Alamogordo and you would get back Alamogordo. That is pretty much how I feel about this town for the large part. There are amazing people here, and there are some amazing things to do. The town itself is not ran very well, sadly. What brought me here? I was not born here. I was born in Great Falls, Montana. What brought me here was the fact that my husband is in the military. Whoa, booger. And yes, again, if you've watched any of my videos, you would know that husband's in military. We were PCS'd here. Number 3, do you wear a special amulet or jewelry for spell work? No. No, I don't think. I barely wear jewelry. Yeah, I just. Oh, excuse me. Booger. I barely wear jewelry. I'm not a big jewelry person. Number 4. What is your favorite space or place? Space or place? Well, I like Pluto. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. I love my home. Although it seems like it's falling down around us. Oh, excuse me. Again. I gotta stop yawning. Oh, it's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time for bed. Okay. I love being at home. It is very calming for me to be at home. My favorite place, space, yeah, just pretty much at home. I love home. Number 5. What is your favorite stone or crystal for magical workings? That's like asking me if I wear jewelry. I really don't have any. Just use whatever I feel like I need to use at that moment in time. I mean, I have a whole shit ton, but yeah, just whatever I feel like I need to use. Number 6 is a 2-parter. How long have you been practicing, and how did you come to this path? How long have I been practicing? I have for a great many years. Many, many, many moons. But particularly Scythe, I'd say about 5-6 years now. Yeah, about 5-6 years now. Stupid thing. Okay. And how did I come to that path? I feel like it chose me. Around 5, 6 years ago, I was looking into Asatru. So I was looking into Asatru, and everything that I was reading and learning and people were telling me about Asatru wasn't sitting well with me. It wasn't. So I went and did a lot of research on my own. And that's how I found Save. And then when I found Save, it was, it was like one of those aha moments. So, and it just felt like I was already doing it forever and a day anyways. So I didn't feel like I really had to change a whole heck of a lot. What the heck is going on, you two? Dumb animals. Not really, but there's days when I do feel like that. Okay. Number 7. Do you have a deity, god, or goddess? And how did you connect with them? So that's another two-parter. I have 2 goddesses. I have Hel and I have Freya. And anything close to not necessarily a deity, because I don't see them as a deity, but I also have I have 2 dragon protectors, one for my house and one for me personally. I don't see them as deities though, but they have to be mentioned because otherwise they have tizzy fits. Oh, it's a whole other thing. But anyways, Hel has been with me the longest, the absolute longest. She came to me at a point in my life when I just wanted to die. I was going through something horrific and I just wanted it over, and I just wanted to die. Just literally die, no longer be on this planet, nothing. And she took me by her side and took me under her wing, and I've been with her ever since. Freya, pretty much the exact same thing. She came into my life at a time, not when I wanted to die, but a time in my life where it was just, I was beginning to believe some of the stuff that was being told to me on a consistent basis by an ex-husband. And so, she kind of stepped in, and, gave that mother, don't you even dare. And so she's been with me ever since. Number 8. What is your favorite incense or smudge? My favorite incense is, of course, one that I make. I'm grounding it up at the moment. But, can you see that? And this is one that I make. It's my favorite. My husband can't stand it. For smudging, I won't take it all out, but Anyways, sweetgrass. Sweetgrass is what I smudge with. Let's see, what else? Have you ever had to clear a space of a negative entity? Not so much negative, just a persistent pest. In my home, yeah, it was in my home. It was when my daughter was wee little, and this guy was just drawn to her. And of course she sees. She's just like me. But he was just drawn to her, and she, like I said, wee little. And she, at first she was okay with it, and I said, okay, as long as you do what's right, follow the rules of my house, I don't care if you stay. And of course, at first he agreed, but then it just got to the point where, he ended up terrifying her, and I'm like, okay, well, you gotta go. Get out. Of course, not necessarily like that, but, that's the way it was like. What is your favorite witchy show or movie? Lay down. Favorite witchy show or movie? I really don't have one. I really don't have one. There's ones that I like. Hi, Bubba's.
For dinner.
Eat some chili. Warm it up in the microwave.
Where is it?
It's in the fridge.
Okay.
In that big black cauldron looking thing with a lid. Okay? Yeah, there's shows that I like. There's movies that I like. But none that, I don't know. I'm not much of a, well, I love movies. And I watch TV shows on TV, or on Netflix and Amazon. But
I just heat it up like this.
no, son, take it out, put it in a bowl.
Oh.
Take out what you want to eat and put it in a bowl.
I got it.
Put it in the microwave. Yes, son. My son's heating up chili. So, yeah. I really don't have a, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I really do not. It's kind of perplexing. Why don't I have a favorite? I have several I like. I'm recording, my love. Thank you. But yeah, I have several I like, but none stand out as a favorite. Well, I can't even think of any animes that stand out as a favorite for me. I mean, go figure. What do you do to help raise energy before spell work? Clean house. I clean house. I clean all the negativity out. At least that's what I do. Do you see yourself helping others magically? No. No, I will not. I will recommend herbs. I'll recommend, different crystals. You know what? No, I can't even say that. I've helped my kids magically. My husband magically, but other than that, that's where I draw the line. It's my family. What is your preferred form of divination? Pendulum. That's what I go to first. Then it would be to tarot, and then the Elder Futhark. The Elder Futhark seems to be giving me more of an issue. I think that's mainly because I haven't gotten a set that, calls to me. Excuse me. What element do you work with the most? Air. I work with air the most. If you threw a party, which of the YouTube witches would you invite? I want to say everybody, but there will be people that would not be coming because of one reason or another. A, safety reasons, and B, because they just fucking creep me out. So, yeah, I can't say everybody. And in all honesty, I don't even know who read offhand. I'd have to flip through my whatchamacallit. What is it called? Oh, I'm losing words today. I've been doing this all day. Okay. I'd have to scroll through my subscriptions. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I just made that question so much easier. Everybody on my subscription list. And then some more. But like I said, nobody creepy and nobody I feel is unsafe. I may have a house full of pokies, but I seriously just don't feel like killing anybody. What are your witchy goals for the new year? For this year, because technically my new year hasn't even started yet. My new year doesn't start until Ostara, the 1st of spring. So, but for this year, is to get a truck and buy a house with some land, because I want to have my own farmstead. And with enough land, I can have my own little sanctuary. So, my own little spiritual sanctuary. So that, I don't have to disturb my husband with having people over for one thing or another. Excuse me. And that is 16 questions. 16 witchy questions. Now it is a tag, so pretty much I tag everybody. Everybody who watches. Just if you feel the need to do it, do it. I'm sorry for the low energy. I'm kind of tired. So, fuck. Anyways. Alrighty. Bye, everybody.